Yamaha presents the Whitetail Diaries, chronicling hunting adventures of the most plentiful and intelligent big game animal in North America. Join top whitetail hunters nationwide and embark on the amazing adventure that is hunting the whitetail deer. In this episode of the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries, it's all about getting the next generation of hunters excited about the outdoors. Steve Lovell from Garmin has brought his son Isaac to deer camp in search of his first whitetail buck by ways of a 10-point crossbow and the new Garmin Zero X1i crossbow scope.
What are we doing, Isaac?
What we're doing is we're going to go out on the ATV and we're going to go hopefully shoot a buck with the crossbow. But this year with the crossbow, there is no recoil at all. And we did some practice rounds with the Garmin Zero. But after 1, 2, or 3 shots, it was very easy. One button, lock target, go down a little, and shoot. So I think it's going to be a way better experience and a much better kill.
I understand your son's driving this thing. What about that?
Well, we should all be scared. So
I'm an expert driver. What are you talking about?
He does. He's a pretty good. He's a better driver than my daughters are. So I can say that much. Can you roll up my window, please?
You're a funny guy.
Do you even know how to drive?
You're funny. You are very funny. Set up the crossbow, and we waited for all the deer to come in. There's a dog looking at us. Too many eyes, I can't keep count. About 3 came in, left, and then they all came in. There were 5 does in just one spot. There were 2 bucks, and then there was a couple more bucks that came in, came out, then came back in. So they were coming from everywhere. Then there was this 8-point buck that was looking very nice to our left. He came from behind the blind. We were looking for a 9-point though, from what we saw on the trail cams. But then we saw this 8-point and we're like, wow, that's a really nice buck.
trade hours for seconds.
The fastest, most comfortable compact crossbows ever. 26.5 inches long, 440 feet per second. The Havoc RS440 and Havoc RS440 from 10 Point. Defining crossbow precision for over 25 years.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton. Isaac Lovell is hunting with his dad, Steve, and they're looking to bring down this 8-point for Isaac's first whitetail buck.
The more we kept looking at that 8-pointer, we were like, boy, that's just too good of a deer to let go. So it had a beautiful rack, nice full body.
He went back behind us again and actually circled us and came at our right about 4, 5, or 6 yards away from us. And then he came across, and then he pushed out a little bit back to the left and came to the exact spot he was.
I see.
Yeah, he got a good shot on that. I saw tons of blood coming out.
Tell me about it.
Dude, that's deer. There's still deer out in the field. They're not phased. Adrenaline rush. That is a nice buck. I'm very happy.
What's your heart rate right now?
Well, I can tell you right now. I will. It's actually cooking at 70 right now. The blood pressure's pumping. That's what's really going. Wow, that was amazing. Like, I kept asking. You probably heard me just like now, and I know I still had to wait, but I was really waiting. And then like right when he turned, I was like, shoot it now. And then like right when it just let go, I was like, wow. Thrillment, excitement. I am ready to. That was amazing experience.
First buck.
First buck.
Congratulations. All right, well, Isaac shot this deer about 20 minutes ago, so we want to be a little careful going up here. It looked like it was a perfect shot, but we don't want to spook the deer. We're gonna walk up here real closely, look for blood. Here's the blood.
Talk to me.
Well, it's right there.
He didn't make it to the road.
No, he didn't. He kind of dropped. There is a lot of blood and maybe a little bit of heart. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, Isaac.
Look at her. At him, sorry.
Wow.
Wow. I think he's a goner.
Yeah. All right.
What do you think? What a shot.
Look at
Oh
that.
my.
Look at that. Nice buck.
That thing's amazing.
Served a good purpose though. Got some blood on it.
Gosh, look at that thing, man. Those are some nice horns.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel now?
Way better, way happier. Following the blood trail, it was a lot of blood, so I didn't think he'd make it that far. I'd be for sure he'd make it across the road.
How far do you think this buck ran?
Maybe a solid 20 yards, 20, 30 yards.
Yeah, he didn't go far, did he?
Not go far. So,
Wow.
It's really exciting to see your kids really start to enjoy hunting and just enjoying the outdoors. I enjoy the outdoors too, but I enjoy more just sitting there and having that experience with my kids and watching them take part in it and the joy they get out of it.
it's always fun to hunt with him. He's great. Love him a lot, and I'm very happy for him to be my dad, for him to take me to Texas, to all these other states for sports. He does so much, and to do this with him, it makes me feel very happy.
Congratulations, Isaac, on your first whitetail buck and sharing the memorable hunt with your dad. If you want to learn more about the Garmin X1i Crossbow Scope, visit Garmin.com. When we return, it's time for our annual youth hunt. Stay tuned.
Sometimes the world can seem a cold place, so we gotta bring the warmth to it. Sometimes the world can seem a dark place, so we gotta become the light in it. Sometimes the world can seem a broken place, so we gotta strive to fix it. We prepare for the worst, but we must always expect the best. There's no feeling like it. When you've prepped the gear, done the research, found the spot, nailed the presentation, and now there's only one thing left to do. Keep fishing. So gear up with all the best fishing gear. Only at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Shop in-store or online.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton.
You know, having kids in camp is so much fun. We like to do a lot of our kids hunts in and around the holidays. Gives it kind of a Christmassy feel. We may have elf on the shelf out here. We may have Christmas decorations. We're definitely going to have a lot of food because Angel's always going to cook a lot of food. Kids generally are the greatest listeners and learners in a hunting camp, and they want to learn how to use the firearms, the crossbow or their compound bows properly. They love the education and the prospect of what's going to happen. And as you go through that process, it's a learning experience, from the breathing control to the aiming points. You know, here's where to aim for the bullseye while we're practicing, and here's where to aim on the deer when we're trying to harvest them. Here's when not to shoot. Here's when to move. You know, if I could share a few pieces of advice, I think, when it comes to getting kids involved, I've said it many times: make it fun, make it fun, make it fun, make it about them. You know, if they want to bring a toy to the blind that makes a lot of noise, that's okay, because they will get to that point where that will go away and they'll understand being quiet and being successful. If they want to eat Fritos in a blind that are crunching and hard candy and dad, there's a deer, that's okay. You can use that as a quiet, fun teaching moment. Let them evolve. Let it be about the time outdoors, the bonding experience that goes on. There'll be the time when they'll pull the trigger or let the bullet or the arrow or the bolt fly, whatever it may be. So just make it an enjoyable trip, so that they come back and are hooked for life, and that they'll pass it on to their children down the road.
Landon Nessel has been a mainstay at our youth hunts in the past, and this year he's taking a step back to let his best friend Walker have a chance to get on the gun. As usual, with kids in camp, Walker and Landon take some time to get their guns sighted in at the range. And then it's time to get hunting.
shoot him?
Yes.
You sure you positive?
Yes.
Hey, listen, I'm just being. We all want you to be happy. There's certain deer that you can shoot, you can't shoot.
I can't shoot anymore after this.
No,
Why?
because we're here to shoot one deer. That's the hard decision about hunting. Landon, you've been here a bunch. Would you wait to see if you get something that's not broken off before you like that, or would you take this deer?
If I was Walker, I'd wait till tomorrow to see what. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Don't get too much of a rush. Hey, how awesome was that? We had 11, 12 deer in Freeland.
At least 12. When I looked at once, it was like 7 does, 1 syken, 3 bucks.
Never seen deer that
I haven't seen that many deer ever in my life.
Alright, how do you feel about it?
I feel like I made a good decision because of tonight and the next other days, I feel like, because this morning we've seen like at least 20 deer in just 2 hour-and-a-half hunts. And I've never hunted up here and seen that many deer, so I feel like we're going to see more chances to see like 5, 6, and 7s that I could possibly shoot as a first buck deer instead of 8 wides or forks.
Well, how does it feel seeing your first buck? You've never seen a real buck in the while you've been hunting.
I had really bad buck fever though. I was shaking and I had to breathe a ton, and I just got really nervous.
Well, hey, that's part of it. That's the fun part of it. If you didn't feel that, then you wouldn't be out here.
It's hard to let one go, isn't it?
It's really hard.
Every time you go hunting, you don't kill something every time. That's a decision.
Most of the time, you don't even see anything.
But when you do see things, you don't shoot every time. So that's a decision that you got to learn to make that every time you go hunting when you're lucky enough to see something.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up, Walker, Landon, and the crew head out to a big box blind for an evening hunt they won't soon forget. Stay tuned.
For 30 years, Conquest Deer Farm has been producing superior genetics. This created the most demanded whitetail scent in the hunting industry. Over the past few years, we have been working on a synthetic line just like our proven whitetail line, and we succeeded. Just ask Cody Robbins.
Conquest Scents has made the very best scents to lure in bucks with success. Their synthetic line combines the best scent with an incredible focus on the overall health of our wildlife.
It's in our nature to protect, defending our heritage, our way of life, and the ones we love. It's your right. Don't give it up. Protect it or lose it. Walkers.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton. We're on the final day of Walker's hunt with us here in Texas, and the team has risen before the sun to get out to the blind to see what might show up.
Is he young?
It's still hard for me to see with the camera. We're going to give him a little while. Just go watch. Hey, Walker. Can you see the bug that's in the middle? He's kind of almost facing away from us.
Yes, I see him.
Just take your breath. He's going to be here. He's not going anywhere. Yeah. Describe that deer to me real quick.
Nice. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, I think.
He's right behind that toe.
Yeah.
What do you think about that deer, Walker?
I like him.
Okay. We're going to let him get out there by himself. Let him get broadside. He's by himself.
Yeah.
It's see him good? Do you need to zoom in or anything? Or you got good power?
I'm good.
Alright, Walker.
Ready?
Let that doe get. That doe's gonna walk right in front of you. Just move with him.
Yeah.
Can you see his shoulder good?
Yep.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, I'm good, okay? Take your time. Dude, look at that. Give me a high five.
Yes, let's go.
Look at that, dude. You didn't even move. Is that worth all the wait?
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I waited yesterday morning because that would not have been worth it than this.
All that patience you did, right?
There's one deer in the middle of the field.
All right, walk me through what happened this morning.
He came out, we sat there for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. 2 does came out, and then some more came out, and then we had 1 buck come out, and then a few more does, and then this one came out, and we were all like, is he too young? Is he a coal buck? And then saw him fully, and we were like, he's not too young, and then we saw that he was on our list to shoot, and gave us a shot right in his tracks, dropped him down, and he's amazing.
For me, you know, being a dad and being able to share these moments and experiences with your son, it's something that I grew up doing, and I love it, and I have a passion for it. And to introduce Walker at a young age to hunting and get away and be outdoors and do things that you just normally wouldn't do on a normal day in a normal setting as a dad, it's something that I love it.
Congrats, Walker. Your amazing display of patience and determination paid off. What a great buck. So that'll do it for this episode of the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries. We'll see you next time. This episode was made possible by these partners. From sunup to sundown, day in and day out, we work hard. We play hard. And to keep us going during those long hours, we demand performance. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
Muddy took the box blind industry by storm with the Bull. Now, they've taken it to the next level with the Penthouse. Increased size, larger windows, insulated panels, and everything you've come to expect from an industry leader. Revolutionary designs for any weapon and any situation. Change the way you hunt with a box blind from Muddy Outdoors. Check out Muddy's full line of box blinds today at GoMuddy.com.
Meet Spintech's sturdiest stand and fill feeder, built on skids to allow for easy transportation. This feeder is perfect for the hunter looking for a convenient stand and fill feeder that has a welded cage system to protect it from hogs, cattle, and other animals. It's also equipped with Spintech's patented spinner unit that locks and seals in corn. Stand and fill up to 700 pounds of corn with ease. Learn more at spintechspreaders.com.
Introducing the Exude line of long-distance illuminators, built to outperform typical illuminators with our multi-lens focus adjustable technology. Project a perfectly sharp column of light visible at great distances, gaining a higher level of illumination precision. Exude technology uses pure white natural light, preventing animals from flaring when spotted. Perfect for predator hunting. We offer 3 different Exude models: the OD25, the OD40, and the OD50. Illuminate the night like never before with the Exude light.